Welcome back. The month of October is Pregnancy Loss and Infant Awareness Month. In Indiana, 536 babies died before their first birthday in 2021. And there have been more than 2,700 total infant lives lost in the past 5 years alone. One ministry is raising awareness about infant loss and providing resources to families unsure of their next steps. Joining me this morning is He Knows Your Name Ministry founder, Linda Zanacco. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Obviously must be a passion for you.
Yes.
If you started this, where did it come from?
It really came from, I think God put a seed in me, and He called me when I saw the breaking news story in 2009 that the baby was found in a dumpster here in Indianapolis. And that story just gripped my heart, and I called the coroner, and little did I know that as I start my 15th year of ministry now, that I have such a great relationship with the coroner's office. And that's where baby Raji was released to me that we'll be talking about. And it's just been something that I just feel so much passion about because the need is so great.
Well, and you know, I think of these families and they must just be beside themselves.
Yes.
You know, what do you even do at this point? How does your ministry help them?
Well, supporting hospitals is really the best thing I can do because the nurses are the ones bedside. They are with those families front line in those dark, dark days of loss. And so supporting them with gowns for burial, resources for funeral homes, and just really helping them in any way we can. Biggest one ever was cuddle cots. So providing 37 cuddle cots in the state of Indiana, and we've provided them in other states as well, but that bedside cooling device so that our baby can stay with a mom as long as she's in the hospital. And that is a gift of presence, really. It's the gift of time that the family has with their baby until they're really ready to say goodbye.
And this is stuff a lot of people don't want to talk about.
No.
But needs to be. And you know, friends and family a lot of times have no idea what to say or what to do. What's your advice for them?
I say something. Talk to the family, say their baby's name, ask them about the story. There's nothing a mom and dad want to do more than tell the story of their baby and remember. Remembering is so important. And I think there's ways where you can remember at 1 month, at 1 year. Go lay a flower at the baby's grave with the family. Do something. Come over with a plant. Come over with dinner and just say, I'm thinking of you. Being present with a family and having the courage to enter in, sit close, and talk about it will mean the world to them. It's simple and it doesn't cost anything, right?
You'd mentioned Raji. Tell us about what's happening.
Well, baby Raji is 2 months old and he was at the coroner's office. And the reason for his death is kind of complicated, and I'm not going to talk about the details of that, but he was released to me after the family released him. So I will be doing his funeral sometime this month, really to focus on infant loss and awareness. And there's no sadder but more poignant way than to stand at the grave and talk about infant loss and say, this month, raising awareness and educating about this issue is really important. Indiana has one of the highest infant mortality rates, and we've got to work harder as a state to bring that number down. And I think one of the greatest initiatives we have in our state originated in our state with Monica Kelsey's passion for Safe Haven baby boxes.
Yes, I was going to bring that up.
Yes. So 36 babies have been safely surrendered alive, and that is the goal, save babies' lives. And 18 states have passed the Safe Haven baby box law, and there's 107 boxes now in the state of Indiana. We lead the country with Safe Haven baby boxes, but we don't with our infant mortality number. So we have a lot more work to do.
Well, thanks to you for doing a lot of that.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming in. And we're going to have a link on our website if you'd maybe like to join the cause and get involved, find out more about the ceremony that'll be coming up, fox59.com/links. Thanks again.
Thank you so much, Lindy. Really appreciate it.
All right, Jim, let's check in on the weather today.